Hey guys, what's going on? It's Funky here and welcome to a very different video from me today. Today is going to be something different. I'm going to try this type of video, guys. As you can see by the title, it's how Finn Balor could debut on the main roster. If you guys enjoy this type of video, please let me know in the comment section below and by leaving a like, because if you do enjoy it, maybe it's a thing we can do more and more in the future, maybe once a week or just every now and then, guys. But really important, you let me know if you enjoyed it. But without further ado, let's get into the list. So what I've done is I've compiled a list of 5 ways I think Finn Balor could debut on the main roster. Some of them being quite similar, one of them being very out there, which I don't think will happen, but I wanted to throw a wild card in the mix. So without further ado, guys, we'll get straight into it. So at number 1, we have probably one of the most obvious ones with the way the storyline's going at the moment. He debuts at Extreme Rules. Now you guys might be saying, well, how would he debut at Extreme Rules? Well, there's a couple of different ways, but this is the first way, right? So how he would debut at Extreme Rules, number 1, is Roman Reigns and AJ are having a match. You have the Usos, the Bullet Club, or Gallows and Anderson, let's call them. So you have the Usos and Gallows and Anderson getting involved. All shenanigans. It's an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes, okay? So you have Roman Reigns and AJ Styles in the ring. Blah, blah, blah. Fighting back and forward. Roman Reigns is getting the upper hand. But on the outside of the ring, Gallows and Anderson have took out the Usos. They destroyed the Usos, done the Magic Killer, or whatever, the Boot of Doom, which is a horrible name, but they've done the Boot of Doom, and they've took out one of the Usos, and they've thrown one of them into the barricade or the steps or something like that. That minute details don't matter. Basically, they've took out the Usos. So it leaves Gallows and Anderson free to go into the ring and attack Roman Reigns. But when AJ Styles sees that happening, he says, no, that's not how I want this to go. I want to win this match by myself. So Gallows and Anderson are like, no, we can help you win, There's a back and forth between those. Eventually, Gallows and Anderson begin to attack Roman Reigns. AJ Styles comes to the defense of Roman Reigns, pushes off Anderson and Gallows. Next thing you know, it's Roman Reigns and AJ attacking Anderson and Gallows. All of a sudden, lights go out. Music hits. Finn Balor runs down to the ring. Now, if you want him just to lights go out, pops up in the ring as the demon, you can do that as well. But I feel if you're having him just as Finn Balor, you can't just have him pop up in the ring. That's more of a demon type thing. But without getting into too many small details about it, you have Finn Balor come to save Gallows and Anderson, which means effectively he would be turning heel on AJ Styles, because AJ Styles is quite a big babyface at the moment. He's getting more and more popular with the fans every week. So effectively, Finn Balor and the Balor Club would be turning heel on AJ Styles. Now, obviously, Roman is going to get booed out of the building regardless, so it doesn't really matter if he attacks him. It won't hurt Finn, but it would if he attacked AJ Styles. Now, the question is, what would happen? Who would they cheer, AJ Styles or Finn Balor? That's where it comes into a bit of a difficult situation, and that's where we move into our number 2. Number 2 is, this one I don't think will happen, personally. I think the first one could, but the second one I'm not so sure about. So what happens is, AJ Styles goes heel with the Bullet Club. You have where it looks like AJ's, no, I want to win it my way. I want to win it my way. So everything up until the Bullet Club, aka Gallows and Anderson, taking out the Usos has happened. They get into the ring to help AJ. AJ's like, first of all, he's like, no. Then they attack Roman Reigns, and AJ starts to help attack Roman Reigns. So it's 3-on-1. The Usos have been taken out. Lights go out again. This time Finn Balor debuts to help Roman Reigns. Now, why the WWE would do this, you might ask? Well, they'll be sticking a very, 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 very over guy who will inevitably, the crowd will love, they will be sticking him alongside Roman Reigns, hoping to give Roman Reigns a bit of a rub from Finn Balor, similar to what they did when The Rock came out and put up his hand in the Royal Rumble. Obviously that didn't work, and I don't think this will either. It might just hurt Finn Balor, but don't put it past WWE doing that, where Finn Balor comes to help Roman Reigns. So Finn Balor remains a face, and AJ Styles and Gallows and Anderson become the heels. So that's number 2. Let's move on to number 3. He could debut the Raw before Extreme Rules. Now this, I think, would make the most sense, personally. I think he should debut the Raw before Extreme Rules. You have AJ Styles and Gallows and Anderson in the ring. They're cutting a promo about how Roman Reigns and the Usos don't know what they're getting into, blah blah blah. Usual shtick from WWE promos. The Usos and Roman Reigns come down to the ring. The 3-on-3, they're attacking each other, when all of a sudden Finn Balor comes out of nowhere to help AJ Styles and the Bullet Club. So effectively AJ Styles has joined the Bullet Club, or the Balor Club, whatever you want to call it. He's teamed up with AJ Styles, Gallows and Anderson. So going into Extreme Rules, you're not sure who's the face and who's the heel. You're not sure if both guys are faces. You're not sure if AJ is now a heel. But going into Extreme Rules, you've aligned Finn Balor with Gallows, Anderson and AJ Styles. So going into the Extreme Rules match, you have it where it's Roman versus AJ. The match is going back and forward. You have the usual shenanigans. You have the Usos get involved because Gallows and Anderson have got involved. You have Finn Balor come down as well, so it's 4-on-3 again. But as soon as AJ sees that it's 4-on-3 and that the Usos have been taken out, he decides, no, I want to do this myself, leave Roman to me, which in turn makes Finn Balor, Gallows and Anderson annoyed with AJ. They turn on AJ, they lay out AJ, and Roman, they leave Roman to get the pin. Roman doesn't see any of this because you've effectively turned Roman heel if you do that. So let's say Roman has been taken out by Gallows and Anderson. AJ Styles sees that and he's like, no, I want to do this my own way. Then the three of them, Finn Balor, Gallows and Anderson, all turn on AJ Styles. So, what's the fourth way, you might ask? Now this one is probably the second most unlikely, let's say, because the last one is completely out there. But, are you ready? Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles at Extreme Rules. You have AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns in the ring. You have the Usos. You have Gallows and Anderson at ringside. Let's say they're bidding back and forth between Gallows and Anderson and the Usos. Except Roman Reigns and AJ Styles spill out of the ring. You have Roman Reigns face off with Gallows and Anderson. The Usos have been laid out. Jimmy or Jay, whichever one you want, begins to get up near the barricade. Roman turns around, runs at Jimmy or Jay, whichever one you want to call him, spears him through the barricade. So Roman has now turned on the Usos, and AJ Styles is looking at Roman as in, what the hell did you just do? Gallows and Anderson behind AJ begin to attack AJ. So effectively you've aligned Gallows and Anderson with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has now turned full-fledged heel, which I think is very unlikely, but it could happen, you never know. So Roman Reigns has been aligned with Gallows and Anderson. He's turned heel. It's just three of them beating down on AJ. The Usos have been completely laid out. When all of a sudden, boom, lights go out, Demon debuts in the ring, attacks Roman, attacks the tag team of Gallows and Anderson, helps AJ Styles. So you've aligned Finn Balor with AJ Styles. So both guys can be face, and Roman is the one that has turned heel. So that's a way you can keep AJ and Finn Balor face, but you have to turn someone heel in it. So this time Roman has gone heel. And the fifth and final, and probably very, very unlikely one, Finn Balor waits to debut. He does not debut at Extreme Rules. The next NXT event, I think, is June 8th. And shortly after that is Money in the Bank. So you could have Finn Balor wait to debut. You could have AJ Styles and Gallows and Anderson be their own storyline. Finn Balor does not get involved in that storyline. Instead, Finn Balor debuts at Money in the Bank. Also in the Money in the Bank match is AJ Styles. Okay? Now you might say where I'm going with this. This match is, let's say, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Jericho, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton will probably be back by then stick like Del Rio and, I don't know, Sheamus in it as well. So it doesn't matter who else is in it. We're just talking Finn Balor and AJ Styles for this point, okay? So you have Finn Balor, AJ Styles both in the match. Now they haven't crossed paths previously to this because Finn Balor has literally debuted as an entrant in the Money in the Bank. Nobody knew who it was. It's Finn Balor. Boom. Crowd goes nuts. He's very, very over in the first few minutes of being on the roster. You've kept him as a surprise. He's debuted to a thunderous reaction, which will be an absolutely crazy reaction when he debuts. He's come out as a surprise entrant in the Money in the Bank match. So, you have the whole match go back, ladder spots, ladder spots, ladder spots. You don't have AJ and Finn Balor interact with each other at all during this match. Instead, you wait until the very end. When everybody is laid out, there's two guys left in the ring. It's Finn Balor, AJ Styles. You give them 3 to 5 minutes to have a little interaction. Nothing special, because you want to save that for a match down the road, okay? So you have the two interact. Then you have AJ Styles begin to get the better of Finn Balor, hits him with the Styles Clash or the Phenomenal Forearm, whatever you want to call it. Or whatever move you want to pick, rather. So he hits him with the Phenomenal Forearm, lays out Finn Balor, begins to climb the ladder, when all of a sudden Gallows and Anderson come out of nowhere, attack everyone on the outside of the ring, knock anyone who had a chance of getting back into the ring out, come into the ring, and you think they're going to help AJ get the belt when they push AJ off the ladder. They set the ladder back up, they pick up Finn Balor, help him up to the top of the ladder as he climbs. Luke Gallows maybe puts him on his shoulders because he's a tall bastard. Puts him on his shoulders, gets Finn Balor to the top of the ladder. Finn Balor grabs the briefcase. Finn Balor is your new Money in the Bank champion. Well, he's not champion. He's your new Mr. Money in the Bank. Finn Balor has won the Money in the Bank briefcase. So you've effectively had Gallows and Anderson turn on AJ Styles at Money in the Bank, with Finn Balor becoming Mr. Money in the Bank. So guys, that's the 5 ways I think the WWE could debut Finn Balor on the main roster. Hopefully it wasn't too long-winded video, and like I said guys, they will get better as they go on, because I'll get more confident in doing them, my predictions, and hopefully you guys do enjoy them. So if you did, please leave a like, comment below what you thought of the video. Any feedback is really appreciated guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at FunkyTown49. There will be a normal Supercard video up tomorrow. Other than that guys, I will see you next time, and bye bye.